Are you ready to transform your life, Sagittarius? In May 2026, the stars align to bring a creative breakthrough and a massive shift in your partnerships. From reclaiming your voice to a total routine reset, we're breaking down the 5 essential events you cannot afford to miss. Chapter 1: The Creative Breakthrough Phase. Welcome to your first major shift of May 2026. For a long time, you've likely felt like you've been carrying a basket full of brilliant ideas, yet struggling to find the right moment to actually build something with them. You might have felt the echoes of that massive solar eclipse in Aries from late last year, which sparked a fire in your heart but perhaps left you wondering, okay, now what? Well, Chapter 1 is exactly where that what becomes your reality. In astrology, we call this the creative breakthrough phase. Think of it as the moment a writer finally stops staring at a blank page and the first chapter starts flowing effortlessly. For you, the planetary energy is moving out of the dreaming stage and straight into the execution stage. This isn't just about having a good idea. It's about the sheer momentum to finally make it tangible. Whether you are working on a new digital project, a creative hobby, or a personal goal that's been sitting on the shelf, the cosmic green light is officially flashing. You'll start to notice a change in your focus. Instead of feeling overwhelmed by the big picture, your mind will sharpen on the specific steps needed to finish what you started. It's an incredibly satisfying feeling, like the fog lifting to reveal a clear path ahead. You're no longer just planning a journey, you are actively walking it. If you're feeling that spark of inspiration already, make sure to subscribe to the channel and like this video. We're diving deep into your success all month long, and you won't want to miss a single update on your path to the top. This breakthrough is particularly powerful because it's backed by a sense of organization. You aren't just running blindly toward a goal. You're building a foundation that can actually support your dreams. It's the difference between a flash in the pan and a steady, burning flame. You might find yourself organizing your workspace, refining your scripts, or finally clicking publish on a project you've been perfecting for months. But here's the most exciting part. This breakthrough is just the beginning. The stars are clearing the clutter from your path so you can focus on what truly matters. You are reclaiming your power as a creator and a visionary. As we move forward, this newfound clarity is going to bleed into every other area of your life, especially in how you communicate and how you connect with others. So take a deep breath and prepare yourself. The waiting game is over. You are stepping into a period of high-impact action and real-world results. But as you start to build this new world, you have to ask yourself, is the way you're speaking to the world matching the power of your new vision? That leads us directly into our next chapter, where we tackle a massive shift in your influence and how you express your truth. Chapter 2: Reclaiming Your Voice and Influence. Welcome to the most intense part of your May journey. If Chapter 1 was about getting your hands dirty and finally starting your projects, Chapter 2 is about the soul of your work. On May 6th, a massive cosmic heavyweight, Pluto, begins its retrograde motion in your house of communication. For a Sagittarius, this is like being handed a microphone and realizing that the whole world is finally quiet enough to hear what you have to say. But here's the twist. Pluto doesn't do surface level. It's the planet of deep transformation, secrets, and raw power. As it starts to move backward, it's asking you to look at the stories you've been telling. Are you just scratching the surface, or are you brave enough to speak the truth that actually moves people? This is your invitation to reclaim your voice. You might find yourself looking back at your recent writing, your videos, or even the way you talk to your friends and realizing that something has been missing. Maybe you've been playing it safe. Maybe you've been holding back your most shocking or revolutionary ideas because you weren't sure how people would react. Well, the stars are telling you that the safe era is over. This retrograde is a 6-month window to dig deep and find the psychological hook that makes your message unforgettable. Think about the content that stops you in your tracks. It's usually the stuff that feels raw, honest, and a little bit provocative. That is the energy you are being asked to tap into now. You have a unique ability to weave wisdom with drama, and this month that combination is your superpower. Whether you are writing a script for a new project or just trying to get your point across in a meeting, don't be afraid to go for the breathtaking angle. This isn't just about being loud, it's about being influential. When Pluto is active in your communication sector, your words carry weight. You have the power to change someone's mind, to heal a misunderstanding, or to spark a brand new movement just by being authentic. This is a time to analyze the power behind your words. Are you using them to build bridges or just to fill the silence? As you go through this shift, you might feel a sudden urge to revise old scripts, delete social media posts that no longer feel like you, or even change the entire tone of your brand. Trust that impulse. You are shedding the polite version of yourself to make room for the powerful version. This is how you build a real legacy. But stay with me, because reclaiming your voice is only half the battle. Once you know what you want to say, you have to make sure your life is stable enough to support that new, powerful version of you. That's why in the next chapter, we're moving away from the what and into the how. The ultimate life and routine reset that will turn your daily chaos into a well-oiled machine. You'll want to see how this transition sets the stage for the massive partnership shifts coming later this month. The transformation is only getting deeper from here. Chapter 3. The Ultimate Life and Routine Reset. Now that you've sparked your creative fire and reclaimed the power of your voice, it's time to talk about the engine room of your life. On May 16th, a beautiful and grounded new moon in Taurus arrives in your 6th house. For a Sagittarius who usually loves the big picture and the distant horizon, this transit is a cosmic nudge to look down at your feet, at your daily habits, your health, and the way you actually get through your 24 hours. This is what we call the ultimate life and routine reset. Think of your life like a high-performance vehicle. You've got the vision, the destination, and the voice, the horn, and the engine's roar. But if the tires are flat or the oil is dirty, you aren't going anywhere fast. This new moon is your opportunity to recalibration. It's about untangling the messy thoughts that keep you up at night and replacing them with a purpose-driven schedule. If you've been feeling like you're constantly in the loop, doing the same things every day but getting nowhere, this is your exit ramp. In plain English, this is the best time of the year to start a new fitness program, fix your sleep schedule, or finally organize that chaotic digital filing system that makes you procrastinate. The energy of Taurus is slow, steady, and incredibly practical. It doesn't want you to make someday plans. It wants you to make today plans. It's the difference between saying, "I want to be healthy," and actually prepping your meals for the week. This reset isn't just about productivity. It's about mental clarity. When your physical space is organized and your body is cared for, your mind stops spinning. You move from the recognition phase, where you realize things aren't working, into the breakthrough phase, where your life starts to feel like a well-oiled machine. You'll find that tasks which used to feel like a mountain now feel like a molehill. You're clearing the clutter from your path so you can focus on the high-impact work we talked about in the earlier chapters. But here is the real secret. The universe isn't just giving you a quiet moment to organize your desk. It's preparing you for a massive surge of energy. Just 2 days after this new moon, on May 18th, the planet of action, Mars, charges into this same area of your life. Imagine a shot of cosmic espresso hitting your daily routine. You're going to need this new, organized structure to handle the sheer amount of work and physical energy coming your way. You are building the foundation for a much bigger story. If you can master your daily routine now, you'll be ready for the massive partnership shift that happens when the sun moves into Gemini later this month. You don't want to be dealing with messy paperwork or a burnt-out body when your soulmate, or that dream business partner, finally walks through the door. Stay tuned, because the way these two chapters connect is the wild card that changes everything for Sagittarius this year. Chapter 4. Massive Productivity and Energy Surge. If you've been waiting for the moment where your plans finally get some real teeth, this is it. On May 18th, the universe isn't just giving you a suggestion. It's giving you an engine. The planet Mars, the cosmic warrior of drive, action, and raw energy, charges into Taurus, landing right in your house of work and productivity. For a Sagittarius, this is like being plugged into a high-speed charger. This is your massive productivity and energy surge. Remember that routine we just organized in the last chapter? Well, you're going to need it because Mars is about to put it to the test. This transit provides the sheer physical stamina required for long-form content creation and managing those complex projects you've been dreaming about. If you felt sluggish or like you've been running in place, that feeling is about to evaporate. You are moving into a high-velocity phase where your to-do list doesn't stand a chance. However, a Mars power-up comes with a small warning label. While you'll have the energy of a marathon runner, you might also feel a bit more impatient than usual. You'll want things done now, and you might find yourself frustrated with anyone or any piece of technology that can't keep up with your new speed. The The secret to mastering this chapter is to channel that fire into your work rather than your coworkers or family. Use that impatience as fuel to finish your script, launch that video, or finally crush that fitness goal you set during the new moon. This is the execution phase on steroids. While Chapter 1 was about the breakthrough of an idea, Chapter 4 is about the relentless work that turns that idea into a legacy. You'll find that you have a second wind that kicks in just when others are getting tired. For those of you working on digital media or creative projects, this is the time to put in the hours. The stars are granting you a period of high-impact productivity where your output could triple if you stay focused. Think of this as your pre-game warm-up for the biggest shift of the month. You are proving to yourself, and the universe, that you can handle the responsibility of your own dreams. You are clearing the path, doing the heavy lifting, and showing that you have the discipline to back up your big Sagittarius vision. You're becoming a powerhouse of efficiency and people are starting to notice. But don't get so buried in your work that you forget to look up. Because as you're finishing these tasks with record speed, something else is brewing on the horizon. All this hard work is making you magnetic. As we head into the final chapter, the focus shifts from your solo grind to a massive partnership and connection shift that could bring a soulmate or a dream collaborator right into your orbit. You've built the house. Now it's time to see who's coming over for dinner. Stick around because you won't want to miss how this month concludes. Chapter 5. The Partnership and Connection Shift. You've done the heavy lifting, Sagittarius. You've refined your vision, reclaimed your powerful voice, organized your daily grind, and pushed through a massive surge of productivity. Now, as we move into the final stretch of May 2026, the universe is shifting the spotlight away from your solo efforts and onto the people around you. On May 20th, the Sun moves into Gemini, lighting up your 7th house of one-on-one relationships. This is the partnership and connection shift. In astrology, the 7th house is where we find our others, our business partners, our best friends, and our romantic soulmates. For a Sagittarius who has been deeply focused on personal growth and professional execution, this shift feels like a breath of fresh air. It is a transition from focusing on me to focusing on us. You are moving out of the solitary workspace and into a season of collaboration and high-level connection. Imagine you've been building a beautiful, complex stage all month. You've set the lights, tested the sound, and perfected the script. Now the Sun in Gemini is bringing the other actors onto that stage. This is the moment where a soulmate connection, whether that's a romantic partner who truly understands your vision or a dream collaborator who can help take your YouTube channel to the next level, finally walks through the door. Because you've spent the last few weeks aligning with your higher purpose, you are now a magnet for people who are on your same frequency. The energy of Gemini is light, communicative, and incredibly social. Expect a surge in meetings, DMs, and deep conversations. This isn't the time to hide away. It's the time to say yes to invitations and hello to new faces. You might find that a casual conversation leads to a major business breakthrough, or that a new acquaintance feels like someone you've known for lifetimes. May 2026 is your time to shine, Sagittarius. By aligning your daily habits and reclaiming your powerful voice, you've set the stage for incredible partnerships and a major creative breakthrough. Don't let this cosmic momentum go to waste. If you're ready to embrace these changes, subscribe to the channel, like this video, and comment below with which event you're most excited about. Let's navigate these stars together.